Hello and good morning from Norway. Welcome to the Nordic Flow. My name is Aina, if you haven't been here before. So these are the decks we are going to use today to bring you the message. And I must say this card is face up because this card, when I was thinking about today's reading last night, this card came up in my mind. And it stayed. So I knew it was supposed to be in the reading. So I actually found this card last night. And we're going to start with this. Because something came to me. This is Isis, the ancient Egyptian goddess. And that is significant here. So either you have felt drawn to Egypt, you have just been there, or you want to go more than anything, or it might be that you definitely don't want to go to Egypt. So there's something here about soul memories connected to Egypt. I get priestess, goddess, and something happened for you who have traumas from that lifetime. This is significant, and it has to do with the words here. Protection, boundaries, and clear communication. So there's something here that some of you were high priestesses, and it was fine. But for you who have trauma from that lifetime, it has to do with protection, boundaries, and clear communication. So maybe you did communicate clearly in that life, and it was detrimental, maybe even deadly. And that is for you. This is for, it has made you, in this lifetime you have had problems speaking up, speaking your truth confidently. You can be very closed off when it comes to speaking your mind, and that has been a pattern throughout this lifetime. And this reading is for you. I'm getting shaky right now. There is something here, and you were not protected, and your boundaries were really overstepped in this lifetime. I'm talking about, it might even have been several lifetimes. So that is important here. But the rose here has to do with you are ready to cleanse this soul wound, these soul memories. So that is important here. So this is a time where you are going to learn how to protect yourself, protect your energies. Has to do with you learning to set clear boundaries for yourself, and also clear to communicate clearly your truth, your mind, your heart. So that is significant here. But if that doesn't resonate with you, it has to do with protection, boundaries, and clear communication for you also. So yeah. I'm just releasing this energy. Let's move on with this reading. So, air, open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Air is also about clear communication. It is. There's something you need to talk about to someone. You can, in general, to speak more, to be more open about your inner life, who you are, what you believe in, and to train in being secure in speaking up. And when I'm talking about speaking up, it's not about aggressive conveying your truth in an aggressive manner, just to be confident with it. And of course, it has to do with being open-minded and being objective, that is neutral, and about learning. So this is about learning. It's also about letting go. And it's about being confident in general when you speak your truth, to relieve, to let go of the masks that you have had to protect yourself. So yeah, communicate in a confident way, or you can start doing it as a mental practice, that you speak your truth without aggression, just clearly, this is what I think and I stand for this, you know, that in a more calm manner, because imbalance when it comes to throat chakra, so that has to do with communication. Being aggressive or poisonous in your words is as imbalanced as not speaking up. So it's just two sides of the same coin. Clean it up. Yeah, that also have to do with your communication. So to clean your throat chakra. But this is also about something that need cleanup in your affairs. It can have to do with communication. It's also 21, which breaks down to a 3. So that has to do with making sure your mind, heart, and soul is in alignment. So work towards balance. And clean it up might also be to look at your diet and to choose cleaner foods. Drink more water. I get that a lot these days, actually. Something here about clean and clearing up. And I get also from my guides groundedness, to ground. And I am going to read, they said that before I started, I'm going to read the card here from the book that followed this deck. This set your intentions is the card, and it's moving. So, and this is also, this is 30, so this also breaks down to 3. There is also this alignment that I was talking about. Set your intentions, and this was moving. Look at this. Now it's okay. But it was moving. So let's look at set your intentions. It's a beautiful card. And all these, all of these butterflies. My guides are saying, lay out all the cards first, then start reading. So I will do that. At least the top cards, they say. Security. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. So this has to do with you trusting yourself. There's something here, this is closed. So there's something here about the key. You hold the key to open yourself up. That is one thing here. Yeah. You don't need to protect yourself anymore unless you are in a very dire situation with someone who is very dangerous. But that is a different topic here. That is not the main topic in this reading. I'm just I have to move this so I can get the last card in focus. Delay. A delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time. So if there's something you are waiting for, that it's not happening yet does not mean it's not going to. So be patient. All in perfect timing. So yeah. And now I'm going to read from the set intentions. And I'm going to lift up the card. Number 30. So you can just enjoy it. Set your intentions. I have never asked my heart what it most desires since that first day it loved. Every dream and every goal starts and ends with a feeling. What do you want to feel when your intentions become reality? Start by indulging that feeling right now. Get into the juicy energy of your why and set your intentions from that foundation. Your path becomes unfettered when you let your intentions guide your actions. That is significant here. So this is about clear intentions. There is a lot about clarity here. Clear air, clear communication, clean it up, set your intention. That has to do with clarity. Wow. And this here, the security, be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. Of course, this might be to other people, but I feel mostly this is about you. So the first sentence my guides are saying, be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. That can be in a certain situation. Speak up in that situation. But the security begins when trust has been established. That has to do with you. To trust yourself. That is significant here. And now we are going to draw 2 from this deck. Yeah, grounding. I already touched that subject, and here it comes. You are being asked to ground yourself. You have been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. So this is about grounding. This one. Soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you toward your authentic path. It's pretty clear. Okay. Yeah. So, protection, boundaries, clear communication, open-mindedness, objectivity. Objectivity is about being neutral, to not call anything good or bad, just seeing things as they are without naming it, to get clarity around something and to see deeper. And learning here, that can be about communication for you. Clean it up, that is alignment, body, mind, spirit with the 3. And to clear your throat chakra, that is something you can do. So you can, I get now, you can use a mental exercise here to picture a blue, clear energy and to sit by yourself for a little bit and see that clear energy in front of you. And take a deep breath in and breathe in that blue energy and breathe out anything that is unclear and insecurities and what you want to release. And keep breathing in the blue and releasing what you don't want anymore. That is an exercise here. And also about cleaning up your diet, to drink more water and to eat more clean food. Set your intentions and picture and vision what you want. Feel how it will feel to get there. Security, be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security here with regarding someone else. Security begins when you're trusting yourself. Delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time, so wait for it, it's going to come. Soul whisper, listen within, and grounding. So let's do the tarot. See what additional messages they have to bring you today. And of course, this is not just for today, but it is something you are in if this is for you. 3 of Pentacles, that has to do with work. It has to do with starting something new, a new project or new job. Yeah, this is kind of, I do get something about being the apprentice. So it doesn't matter your age, the apprentice, we are all the apprentice when we learn something new. So this is about starting a new project or learning something new. Not sure. This is not sure. So there's a choice, and you're not sure how to deal with it. But the main message in the Two of Swords is to trust your soul here. Listen to your soul. It has the answers. So listen within. It's also here about envisioning how you want it to go. So try to relieve yourself from the insecurities by breathing in the calmness and breathe in the clarity through this blue energy. Set your intentions and see how you want this to work and how you want it to go. That is significant. The King of Cups. That is can be a person in your life. That is very significant. I'm going to draw some cards on that one after. That's the middle card here. For some, this is also about emotional healing, emotional growth and maturity. And it's also about compassion, also self-compassion. Knight of Wands. That is fast movement, creative energy, inspired action. So this is what's coming. So this is the beginning, and this is what's coming. No, not that one. Yeah, that one. And this one. So there's been difficulty, and the Ten of Swords has to do with mentality and also communication, actually. The swords are always about communication. So there's something here about inspired action that is going to make you, to move you out of a difficulty. This is connected to the delay also. So your negative thinking or your feeling of being unworthy has held you back. And something is going to happen when you listen to your soul and start acting on your intentions and your inspirations. This is going to go away. So this has to do with you working through your fears and doing things anyway, because this is inspired action. And it's the Lovers, so listen to your heart here. I feel mostly this, it can of course be regarding relationship, but I feel mostly this has to do with you. This is a choice where you trust your heart and just move. I hear galloping horses right now. So I also see the Chariot card. So this has to do with you moving, trusting, and just move. And you're going to feel so free and have a feeling of mastering yourself. When you do, you're going to be so proud of yourself here. Trust your heart to lead you. Let's look at the King of Cups here. What I said in the beginning about the maturity and the healing and compassion for yourself and others, that is correct. That's a lot of cards. We're going to look at all of them. Asking my guides here. Yes. The Knight of Pentacles. This is about patience. It has to do with this delay. Page of Cups can be a young person. For some of you. Being patient with a youngster. The other message in this card for other people watching this is you're going to get an offer that is going to make you really happy. The Queen of Swords, clear communication and clarity. This is about you piercing through your illusions. You have been self-deceptive with your illusions. So this has to do with also seeing yourself as the beautiful soul you are. I feel this is mostly directed to you and your personal growth. So you have not felt worthy of making it, not feeling worthy of success. So this is about you piercing through the illusions of your unworthiness and stepping up for yourself. Here comes the sun, the light, the universe. And here is the Chariot. Moving forward, onwards. One step onwards, 3 steps forward, and then start running. That is what I get from my guides. Releasing burdens you are no longer meant to carry. Just drop it. There's something about, instead of carrying it around, drop it. To move forward, you need to drop your past. That is what's coming. You need to drop your past, and also to look at your priorities and your responsibilities and see if you can release some of those. You don't have to carry the whole world, is what my guides are saying. Planning for the future, starting to move. This is the inspired action. Here is the Hierophant, the teacher. So it can be you meant to teach others, or you seeking out a mentor that can inspire you. It can be someone online, on YouTube, for instance. So if you feel drawn to anyone, listen to them. You will get some answers, and they will help you open up something that is ready to be opened. So it can be a spiritual teacher of some sort. Last one. Listen within. You are on the road to enlightenment. So just keep going. This is about seeing things in new perspective. So your perspective on the world and yourself is going to shift immensely within the next 6 months. 6 to 9 months is what my guides are saying right now. Who this reading is for. Wow. This was a full reading. And it was supposed to. So, wow. You are in a big, progressive, transformational phase. Just embrace it. Speak up. Yeah, if you need to listen to it again, it was a lot of messages here. So if you need to listen to it again, please do so. And maybe you will hear something that you didn't hear in the beginning because your mind was caught on something I just said. Because listening to readings like this sets a thing in motion within you. So yeah, if you need to listen again, please do so. And I hope I see you again in another video. Bye.